What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Flicking on My Big Tarot, here where I bring you the beauty and spiritual truths. I'm your spirit guide host, Miss BC, and today, you guys, we are back with another general reading for the sign of Virgo. Please understand this will not apply to every single Virgo, as every single Virgo is not going through the same scenario. Cross watchers, anybody outside the Virgo energy, you're more than welcome to join and tune in, but please utilize this information for its most positive purpose. Spirit told me to talk to you, so I will be talking to you guys with my love oracle cards as well as my light series tarot. For more information, everything will be in the description box below. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this video. And if this is so, drop a tip in my Cash App, leave a comment, and let me know. Without further ado, Virgo, this reading is for you. Heart with the key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together. Perfect. So I feel like somebody is either getting ready to walk into your life or somebody is fresh in your life. Somebody is new in your life, or it doesn't necessarily have to be a love situation. It could be a new job or being welcome into a new group or community of people. Like, it could be anything, but I really do believe that it's going to be a more romantic type of reading. But it says welcome and love, meeting the one. So I feel like if you've just recently met somebody and you're getting pretty good vibes from them, and Virgos are really, we're very analytical people. I'm a Virgo moon, so more emotionally, to an extent, not very much emotional, just logical. But from an emotional standpoint, I'm very logical with my emotions. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm very emotional with my emotions as a Virgo moon. So I do dwell heavily with the Virgo energy. So I'm very much understanding of what might be being encountered in this situation. So Virgos are very standoffish. They're very quiet. Virgos generally tend to be the type of people that attract a lot of people because you all are usually in the community, or you're doing something community based, where you could be a firefighter, or you could be like a motivational speaker. You could be a police officer. You know what I'm saying? You could be somebody that takes photographs. You know what I'm saying? Virgos generally tend to be, or entrepreneurs. So they're usually in a business where they're surrounded by a lot of people. So I feel like you may have met somebody maybe out in an outing, or you may have just met somebody, and I feel like whoever this is, I feel like you've known this person. I feel like this is one of those, I'm picking up the energy like this is somebody that you've known, but you've never talked to them. So it's like if you let's say you work with somebody in particular, and then one day they bring this person and you kind of talk to them, and then they go away, and then maybe you'll see pictures of them on social media, and maybe you've run into them a second time, but even when you ran into them, you weren't really in a position to talk to them. It's kind of like a situation like that. Somebody who maybe you've known about them, or they've come around a lot, but you've never really had that interaction until now. That's kind of what I'm feeling like. Yeah, you're going through a new phase. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, because I picked this card for Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Scorpio if you're a Virgo. But I feel like, yeah, or maybe this is something, yeah, I feel like this is somebody that you've known. And Virgos generally have a tendency to deal with people from their past. It's not that they can't deal with people that they meet in their future, but it's like Virgos generally tend to deal with people that they knew way back then, or people that they've known for long periods of time. I feel like Virgos just tend to deal with people for long periods of time. So all of their friends might be people that they've known for years and years and years. The people they've worked with for years and years and years. So I think this is a situation. This is somebody that you probably know of, but don't really know too well. So relationships are starting. Hopefully this retrograde is going to be ending soon. I don't know, but it's bringing a lot of heartache. What did I say? Pain. We got lightning. Sudden changes, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. So I feel like something may happen between you and this person. If it hasn't happened already, it's going to. Like there's going to be some type of trouble or some type of shakeup or some type of situation that is going to be kind of shocking. It's going to be like, whoa, I did not see that shit coming. Like, and it might not be a bad thing, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a good thing either, Virgo. So it could be a situation where you're out on a date with this person and it's like the date is going pretty good. Everything is going pretty good. And maybe y'all are about to leave a restaurant or y'all are about to walk into a restaurant. And then this person's ex comes up with a group of motherfucking people and tries to start a brawl. You know what I'm saying? Or start something like that. Like it'll be something sudden or like all like unexpected. But I feel like it's going to be something that may allow this situation to bring you two closer. So it's like something negative may happen. So I just suggest you all be very cautious. I feel like this is supposed to happen. This situation is going to bring you and this person together. So maybe you were like, well, I don't know if I should be with this person, but I feel like this is going to be that situation that actually brings you and this person together. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a situation like that. Yeah. Look at that, bottom of the deck. So I feel like it's like, okay, so maybe this situation isn't quite ready to start. Or like I look at them like TV dinners. You know what I'm saying? When you get a TV dinner, you have to open it, put it in a microwave and wait for it to cook, or put it in the oven, which I usually put mine in the oven, but you can put it in a microwave or you can put it in the oven and wait for it to cook. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is a situation where maybe you all, like I said, were in that kind of frozen, take the the clear paper wrap or the shield or whatever the fuck that paper is. Okay, taking the wrap off the paper and then, putting it in a microwave and then pushing the numbers and then pushing start. And now we wait. So we had to pre-prep and shit and then wait. And this is where the relationship I feel like is. It's like we got to pre-prep, and wait. But I feel like the situation wasn't mature enough. It wasn't cooked enough. And so this is going to be that situation that kind of brings you two together, because it says new phase, rekindle, renew. It says welcoming new love. So this, like I said, it might have been a situation where it may not have started off at its best or at its fullest potential, but then this situation is going to happen between you two that might bring you together. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is a relationship. So it might be like you and this person might experience something negative together. And that's kind of going to bring this close. Yeah, this is going to be a situation. I feel like this is, like I said, this is somebody that you've known of, or this is somebody that maybe you've had maybe you've dealt with this person before and it didn't work out then. And now you all want to try to retry it, because it says rekindle. And we got the 6 of swords in reverse. So this just means maybe that you've gone through this again and again and again. Maybe this is something that you're having a hard time moving away from. Now, I will say, when Virgos fall in love, they really fall in love, and it is very difficult. And even if a Virgo isn't with you, they're usually not really dating other people while because they're still stuck on you, even if you and them aren't together. Like I'll say that, at least for me as well. Like when I'm into somebody, I'm really into them. Like because for me, logically, and from, again, an emotional standpoint, for me, it's like, well, if me and this person work out, we're going to work out. You know what I'm saying? But when we get with someone, it's like because we don't care about money, we don't care about people's stuff, we don't care about how we're viewed, we don't really care about all of that. But we tend to critique ourselves a lot. We self-analyze everything around us. So we'll be trying to figure out, well, what went wrong? Let me try it again. And then let me try it again. And let me see what I did differently this time. It's kind of difficult for especially Virgos to get over situations. So they might stay in a situation a lot longer. That's how earth signs in general, I feel like, are to an extent. Earth signs are very much relationship types of people, but it's like there'll be really tough relationships to deal with, but at the same time they're very hard to get out of as well. Whereas with an earth sign, with an air sign, let's say an air sign, it's kind of easier for us to just, because we're not really that attached anyway. We are, but it's like we just kind of know how people are in general, and we find out about people in enough time. So a Virgo might spend 12 years with somebody that was not right for them. You know what I'm saying? It's like a Virgo would spend 10 to 12 years with somebody, and in that 12 years they try to work on every little thing possible. Whereas with another air sign, an air sign might be with you for maybe 4 to 6 months, and then it's like we know we can't do this, or we're not going to hold on to it, we're going to let it go, we're going to go in our little bubble, and then we're just going to go back to living life. And with me being a Virgo moon, when it comes to relationships with me, I don't really like to move on to other people until I'm over who I'm with. And for whatever, I've always kind of been like that. It's just like, you know, even when you're not with that person, you still think about them so much, or you think about the times that you all had, or you replay the situations. But we also try to do things to keep us busy. We try to do things that will keep our mind off of it. So in that, we're trying to get over love, and then we're putting our focus into other things that aren't really love based, because our love is still here. So it's like we'll go long periods of time without dealing with dealing with someone, yet not dealing with them. So like a Virgo will be in a relationship with somebody and mentally check out, but will physically still be there. And everybody's not like that. So I feel like this might be a situation where you, Virgo, you're going to meet somebody, and like I said, I feel like this is a past person, but whoever this is, they make you happy. And it's like, you know, I can work on this, or I can go back to this, or I can I'm in that phase of trying to figure out where I went wrong the first time, and I want to retry this again. But I feel like I feel like to some degree this may not work. I feel like to some degree this may not work, because everything is in reverse. The Page of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. So maybe you've gone through this, maybe this is one of those people that you've gone through this cycle with for a long period of time, and you're trying to rekindle it. But I feel like to some degree it's not going to work this time either. You've gone through a lot of cycles with this person, I feel like. Yeah, you see all of these moon phases. You've been through, and you've been with this person at least a year. You've been with this person for over a year. Like this is, I feel like, and it's your fantasy relationship is just not going the way it's supposed to. And I feel like you're trying to welcome that back, because this is something that you're used to. This is something that you know. You want to rekindle it, you want it to grow, but at the same time, it's like something is about to happen to shake that shit up. And it's like the universe is saying, no, don't go to this person, get somebody new. If you don't, you better, Virgo.